core work just didn't work for me. At least not the way I was taught. And I had great teachers and I tried really, really hard. But the information we had back then was just incomplete. For years, I thought it was just me and my body. But I've watched my students struggle too. Back pain after core work. Only feeling it in your neck. The hip flexors gripping and grabbing. Even hernias, pelvic floor pain, and digestive issues can be a sign that your core work is not working. And just like me, my students thought it was just them. They kept trying harder, doing more, efforting to get it right, and still never seeing the results they wanted. The good news is when you get true core, it is easier than everything you've been doing. It took me years to hunt down all the puzzle pieces and put them together in a way that makes core consistent and reliable. This series is the roadmap I wish I was given and what I want all my students and clients to know. This is core you've never done before. And the first thing we're going to do is throw out all those old core cues, like tuck your tailbone, lift your pelvic floor, brace your core, pull your navel to your spine. Those were given with good intentions, but they disrupt your breathing, and that will keep you from generating true core. I'll give you upgrades that are tied to your anatomy and ways to translate those old cues so they finally work for you. Next, we'll unpack the 5 muscles you need to have online to keep the rib cage and pelvis stacked so your breathing is generating core all the time. After that, you'll learn what to do if you always feel core somewhere you're not supposed to. Like your lower back is achy, you only feel it in your neck, your psoas grips and grabs. These are signs you have a compensating pattern. You have something in your body that is picking up the slack for your deep core being offline. You'll learn how to turn them off so you can finally turn your deep core on. Last, you'll learn how to take your true core, the core driven by your breathing, and keep it going when you add load. This is how we get to what I call an unshakable core, a core power that is with you all the time, especially when you need it most. Every podcast episode in this series has a companion practice, so you're not just learning about core, you're able to get it in your body. With those practices, you will understand what I mean by this is core you've never done before. It will ask you to go slow, do less, and be crystal clear that you're in your core, not your compensating pattern. And that might feel wrong at first, especially if you're someone who works hard and expects to feel it. In other words, if you're a fiery type like me and all of my students. But when true core is turned on, it's like an engine of power and strength at the very center of your body. There's a groundedness and solidity. There's also an unexpected ease and spaciousness for the rest of your body. It's like all those muscles that have been holding on for years or decades get a sigh of relief because they finally have the internal support they need. At times, it might seem like this is just language or theory, but it's really a process of rediscovering your own steady, still center. So, if you're a long-term yoga practitioner and your practice has started to feel like it's hard on your joints, or you've been told your core is weak, but every time you try to do something about it, it seems to make things worse. Or if you want to keep doing the things you love for your whole life, this series is for you. Start with episode 1. It clears up a lot of confusion. Do the companion practices so it's not just in your mind, it's in your body. When you're ready for more, download the Asana Strong Starter Kit. And if you have questions specifically about your body, schedule a strength audit. Thanks for being here. Let's dive deeper.